ancient world. Forgive my abrupt summons.
Oh, I get it. No problem. I'm used to stuff like this.
I shall give chase. Spread out and go after them. Slay them on sight. Ha!
Let's go.
Must we? She is the royal wizard, after all.
The king's orders are absolute,
Yes,
Gawain.
but
Without loyalty to the king, we are nothing. Still, the king, he has changed. And this kingdom.
Why'd you stop me? I could have taken him down, no problem.
You do not understand. He cannot be wounded.
How can that be?
He bears the scabbard of Excalibur.
Hey, wait a second. I think I've heard that name before. Let me see.
Excalibur is King Arthur's sword.
Oh, yeah, right! So that means...
This is the land ruled by King Arthur.
Whoa! But was that really the king himself? I mean, he seemed way different in the stories.
Let us go. We can talk along the way. Let me introduce myself. I am Merlina the Wizard.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? It's Joey64 here with another brand new playthrough. We are returning to the great world of Sonic the Hedgehog with 2010 Sonic and the Black Knight. That was a long intro, nearly 5 minutes. I think that's the longest I've ever intro we've had in one of these games so far. But yeah, here we are. This is if you've seen probably a majority of any of my other Sonic playthroughs, y'all know this is my favorite game in the series, which obviously we get into with the little time we have, because it is a pretty short game. So as you can always see, the main mechanic of this game is Sonic has a sword, to put it simply. So obviously you just use the Wii remote. This is exclusive to the Wii. You use the Wii remote to slash back and forth. Depending on which way you move the Wii remote, he'll do different stuff and all that. I don't really know how to explain the controls. I'll try to literally like recording myself moving my hand around with it. For the most part, I just kind of waggle it around and it just does stuff to put it to make it simple. So yeah, it's it's used. You control Sonic actually with the nunchuck. It's kind of like an endless one-way, but kind of not, which we'll get into later.
He was blessed with noble knights and praised by all. However,
He got a little sidetracked?
yes, Nemu, the Lady of the Lake, gave him Excalibur. He was bewitched by the power of immortality its scabbard bestowed. He became immortal, summoning legions from the underworld. He is plunging his kingdom into a world of horror and chaos.
You mean like a big old haunted house? This'll be cool! It'll be like Halloween all year long!
Maybe so, but I fear there will be nobody left to enjoy it. We must act now.
You mean take out King Arthur? What about the immortal thing?
Beyond this misty lake sleeps a sacred sword. With that sword...
Yeah, I'll go get it. Be back in a flash.
Wait, Sonic! Good luck.
You know, with this game, so as you probably knows, I've been quiet for most of the cutscenes. I won't be quiet for all of them, but any of them I deem important, I will be quiet for, obviously. Those things are just a little, okay, here's the mission, this level, that's it. So I won't be quiet for those. But, I don't know, this kind of depends how I feel about everything. Also, I'll be talking about dialogue and levels. But this was actually, and I may be wrong on this, but I believe this was the last game that Sonic's previous voice actor, Jason Griffin, voice acted in. And you can really tell, like with Sonic Unleashed, he really nailed it as well, but in this game especially, I think he nailed the role of Sonic so well. That's probably one of my reasons why this is one of my favorite Sonic games. It's because of the story alone. The story alone makes this game such a high weighting for me. It makes it so high on my list, just because of that. Whenever you grind on rails, just to let y'all know, if you keep flipping left and right, you go faster and faster. That's what I was just doing. If you hold Z, you can guard, which it was just showing off there. So yeah, eventually we'll be going against actual enemies. But for now, we're just going against these boars or signs. So yeah, another thing I like about this game is the aesthetic. This is on the Nintendo Wii. This looks beautiful. I feel like it's kind of like the opposite of Mario Galaxy. Like Mario Galaxy was a really good like atmospheric look, but I think this game really gets kind of more like the Twilight Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess look, where it's a great realistic look. Like just looking at the background, something you can't really appreciate in Sonic games a lot of times because you run around so much. But this is right here on Misty Lake. I think it just looks so beautiful. This playthrough is going to be talking about how much I love this game. There are problems. I actually do later in the game. There are some pacing issues. There's also some control issues. This game does have a lot of issues. I would not say this is the best Sonic game, but I would definitely say it's my favorite Sonic game. But I have more personal reasons why, which I'll probably get into as we get on through the series or the game. But I know I can tell you right now. I know it's not the best Sonic game. The best Sonic game, which I think, I don't remember if I bought some in my Generations playthrough or not, I believe is Sonic Generations. Also, all you have to do there is just keep attacking the dragon until you get on his head, slice off the little, his horn, he's dead. It's a pretty simple boss fight, but it's actually, I think it's kind of neat. It's a neat way to start you off, it's like, wow, it's like this huge dragon. It's kind of like Sonic Mania, you start off with go against the Egg Robo. It's stupid easy, but it's still just, okay, like, that's impressive. So yeah, but I have a lot of personal, well not like personal reasons, but reasons like for my personal experience of this game on why I love it so much, which we'll be getting into eventually. For now, I just kind of want to focus on the main basics. Talk about the main basics, we are going to go get our first proper boss level.
Must be it.
Are you ready?
Ready for what?
If you remove that sword and defeat King Arthur with it, you shall forever be the worst of knights, slayer of kings.
Guess I can't be the hero every time. The sacred sword.
It goes by the name Caliburn.
That's kind of sorry looking.
Fool!
Ah!
You are the chosen one. You are but a squire.
Oh yeah? Says you.
The sword has a mind of its own. It selects its bearer.
Yeah, well, it's got a pretty smart mouth on it for a sword.
The impertinent one is you, knave. Brace yourself, for I shall train you until you are worthy.
All right, Professor. Work your magic.
Alrighty, now first boss is King Arthur himself. This boss fight is pretty simple. It's kind of like a lot of the boss fights from like Sonic Advance 2 actually, just in 3D, where you're just chasing King Arthur down, and eventually you get to these little sequences where he'll stop. You gotta deflect his swings at just the right moment to be able to eventually jump up on him and just go all out on him. And you continue that for a couple more times so he's defeated. Now I want to go over the actual, like, the gameplay of this. So earlier I said it was kind of like an endless one, and that's true, but it's also not quite true. So the big reason I say is because obviously you're just kind of going down this hallway infinitely. Well, not infinitely, but there is an end at each level. But it's like endless one where you just keep running through until you get to the end. And you're not meant to go backwards. It's very hard for you to go backwards in this game, which there's a couple times I go backwards in this game, so we'll see that a bit better later on, but you might just keep going forward. If you go past something, go past it. Which, I always would love if they made a sequel to this game, so you can actually go back and, like, you know, have it more closer to, like, the adventure titles, because this doesn't have, like, boosts. The boost formula was a thing by the time this game came out, but obviously it wasn't in this game. And I kind of wish it was more like this. It control more like the adventure games, but also still highlight the moveset and the fluidity of the sword combat. I would love for Sega to come back to this concept, really, but so they have it, because the game didn't do too well critically, and it didn't. I think it did well in sales, but I'm not sure about that one.
It is you, sir, who lacks the proper fighting skills.
Ha! A fool of a knight, not even worth slaying.
Do you see? He thinks so too.
Well, it's your fault. You're a sad excuse for a teacher.
For as long as he bears that scabbard, we may never be able to defeat King Arthur.
So what are we gonna do?
We must ask the scabbard's former owner how to hinder its power.
And who would that be?
Nemu, the Lady of the Lake, the one I mentioned earlier.
What are we waiting for? Let's go pay her a little visit.
I fear it may not be as simple as that.
What do you mean?
You shall see for yourself. Onward, my young knave.
Stop calling me Knave! I'm Sonic the Hedgehog!
Very well then, I shall call you Knave the Hedgehog.
Whatever, you oversized letter opener.
Alrighty, so we got a mission. We gotta go over to the Lady of the Lake. And now we have, Caborn. Wow, I drew a blank there for a bit. So basically, he's going to be Sonic's main companion for this journey. Morlina, she's just kind of there to guide Sonic, but we don't see her until normally the second half of the story, where we get back to her. Because she is actually a big wanted criminal, which we kind of saw when we saw Percival and Gawain talking earlier in the first cutscene earlier. But they do actually, she can't go into the sea, which I'll go over in a little bit after this. So he'll be your main companion for this. I do want to talk about King Arthur and the Black Knight real quick. Me personally, I think he's a decent, like, kind of like Bowser villain, where he's just kind of there and he gives you a goal. But I don't feel like he's the best, just overall villain for this game. That's probably one of the only weak points I have. But he's, for the role he serves in this game, I think he serves it well. So I give him that.
What are you talking about?
My edge has grown blunt. Being in that rock for so long has taken its toll.
Ha! Not the sharpest tool in the shed, huh?
That's because a gentleman shouldn't have such an edge.
Gentlemen? Who are you calling gentlemen?
Seek out the blacksmith in the castle town. I must be presentable when we meet the Lady of the Lake.
What are you gonna do, Merlina? Merlina? Hello?
Why do flowers bloom, knowing they are destined to wither?
Huh?
time of beauty is so short-lived. Forgive me, Sonic. But I would be recognized in town. I shall remain behind in hiding.
All right, then I guess it's so long for now.
Yes. May your journey be safe.
Alright, next time we will be going to the blacksmith in the castle town to have an actual proper weapon instead of basically just a hunk of metal we're just throwing around at people. Alright, I cannot wait to show y'all more of this wonderful game. I hope y'all enjoy the ride as much as I will. Thank y'all so very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!